Queens, welcome back to my channel. So I'm here with another girl chat slash get ready with me type of video. So this video is pretty much going to be dedicated to answering some questions that I always get. I'm just putting on some lip butter from Pink. Love this stuff. So yeah, put that on my lips to moisturize. But I've been getting a lot of questions, especially about first of all, I just want to shout out one of my subscribers. She reached out to me, and these are the type of emails that I just cherish and I keep forever, because, and the reason why I do YouTube and the reason why I don't get discouraged in where my numbers are and what my views are, because even if I'm just reaching one person and I'm touching somebody, then that's what I'm here to do, and that's what God's plan is for me. So I just am so appreciative of that, because she is so amazing. Like, she reached out to me and said that she was going through she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and she, you know, was going through the whole process, and you know, she watches my videos with her daughter, and her daughter bond while watching my videos, and just, it's just amazing to know that you reach people. And it's just like, little old me, like, who am I? Like, nobody. Like, I'm not saying I'm a nobody, but I'm just saying, like, little old me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I come from humble beginnings, okay? So it's like, the fact that I'm reaching people, and it warms my heart. It really does. So yeah, shout out to her. She knows who she is. She knows who she is. I don't want to put her name out there or anything like that, because I don't know if she wants permission to gives me permission to do that. But yes, she touched me, and I'm so glad to have her a part of my journey on YouTube. Like I say in a lot of my videos, this is not just my channel. This is, I feel like, our channel, and we are here to uplift each other, to encourage other women on what, you know, beauty really is. And we need to, like I said at the beginning of this year, make sure that our inner selves is just as beautiful as what we display on the outside, because that can all be washed away. It's a facade most of the time. So we just need to make sure that our inner selves is just as beautiful as what we display on the outside, because some people, if they really look like what they was thinking about and what they, you know, how envious they were of other people, they will be really ugly people. So yeah. But this video is also going to be dedicated to this wig that I got from You Millie Hair. This is their 12-inch blunt bob. Of course, the bob comes unstyled and everything. I did not bleach the knots. I went ahead and just put my powder underneath, and I put 2 layers plus my Got To Be Free spray under there so it will stay. That's what I did, and I put 2 layers, like I said, of the powder. And just to make sure that will stay. It has 3 combs in the front, right there and there and there, and then you have a comb in the nape with adjustable straps. So I'm just going to adjust the straps, and then I'm going to get this baby on. I am going to be gelling it down. I am all out of my black gel, and I haven't been, well, I actually have been to the store and just slipped my mind to get some of the black gel, because I do like to use that more. But I will go ahead and use this one for now. Now this one I did hear is supposedly waterproof, but I don't think it's like no Ghost Bond type situation. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm honestly kind of scared to use the Ghost Bond, because of, I appreciate my edges. You know what I'm saying? I love them, and I, you know, don't want them to flee from my head. So with that being said, I just want to treat them with the utmost respect. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you don't treat things right, they will leave. So a lot of people wonder why they don't have any edges, because not everything that glitters ain't gold. Meaning everybody that's, you know, got something good to say about Ghost Bond don't all have edges. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if I want to use it or not. I have to do a little bit more research, meaning videos, and I have to kind of test it out. Even though I don't really usually go anywhere near my hairline, because my hairline starts right here, and I usually put mine up here because I have enough forehead to go around for us all. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this get tacky. Okay, I'm just dropping everything at this point. So I'm just gonna let this get tacky. I'm gonna put some of my Pump It Up spritz in the places where I know I get some lifterization. But another question that I always get is, when is your next wig sale? When is your next wig sale? When is your next wig sale? I get it at least once on every video. And honestly, let me come back to that because I need to go ahead and blow dry this real quick on the cool setting, and then I'll be back. Alright, so it's pretty much dry as possible. Well, it's not dry as possible, but it's pretty much dry. So I'm just going to put some of my Lotta Body styling mousse. And I'm just going to make sure this is flat up here like I like it. I think this is going to be a nice wig. But for now, I'm going to do my makeup. So I need to push this baby on back. Yes, come through, hairline. And this was a pre-plucked hairline. Like, I didn't do anything to it. I didn't want to have to do anything to it. So I'm so excited that it looks this freaking natural. Like, come through, you Millie. Thank y'all. Yeah, this is nice. So I'm just gonna get this back. Okay, so I'm just making sure that's out the way. But the question that I always get is, when are you gonna have a wig sale? And honestly, the reason that I haven't had a wig sale in a really long while is because the wigs that I get, I usually manipulate them a lot. Meaning I put spritz on them, I make them look as natural as possible. And sometimes when you do all of that type of stuff to your units, it makes it hard for you to resell. I wouldn't feel comfortable reselling all of those wigs because I've done so much to them. Like, some reviewers will go ahead and just, you know, put the wig on and put powder in it, make it look halfway decent on camera, and then sell it. Which I mean, whatever you do in your videos, that's fine. But for me, I like it to look as natural as possible, and whatever I have to do to achieve that, I'm willing to do it to show you guys how you can do it to your own wig. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that I'll never have a wig sale, but it won't happen as often as other people have wig sales because I don't do the same tactics as other people. So for me, I always am super active in this women's shelter here in Columbus, Ohio, where I live. So I'm super active in that, and that is why I don't do a lot of wig sales either, because I give a lot of my wigs to them. And I personally feel that it's my duty to do this because I've just been extremely blessed to be able to get so many free wigs. And when I say free, yes, I work for them. I put the video together for different companies, and different wig websites and things of that nature. But so it's not technically free. I am doing a service for it, but at the end of the day, I didn't pay for these wigs. So a lot of my wigs I do get free, and who am I to resell all of my free wigs and get financial value from them all the time when somebody in need could be using them? Like, for me, that's just how I view it. And you know, the women, when I see their faces when they get the wigs, it's just nothing beats that. Nothing beats seeing somebody appreciative of something that they might not have been able to have. You know what I'm saying? And some women just are just oblivious to how far wigs have come. This one lady, I gave her a wig, and she was just like, no, I will never ever wear a wig. I cannot wear a wig. And she just have remembered how wigs used to be in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And if you seen any movies or plays or anything of that nature during that time, then you know wigs came a long way, honey. Wigs used to look like baby doll hair, honey, and it was not a good thing at all. So I think she was remembering how those wigs were, and I feel like I gave her the Trinity wig. I don't remember who was by. I think it was by Future, if I'm not mistaken, or Outre. I don't remember who Trinity was by, but it was a shorter one and then it was a longer one. But they were a 4x4 parting, and it was just a really nice wig, and I gifted that to her. And she was just so freaking appreciative. And when I installed it for her, put it on her head and showed her how it would look, she was just like, are you kidding me? This is a wig, honey? Yes, it's a wig. And you can do so much with synthetic wigs. So I'm just blessed, beyond blessed, to be able to give to others. And I feel like it's my duty to do so. Like, you gonna continue to be blessed when you bless other people, you know what I'm saying? So whether they resell it or whatever they do with it is beyond me. Most of the women in the women's shelter are looking for new jobs and trying to get their kids back, things of that nature. Their kids might be in the system or something like that, so they're trying to get their kids back. And whether people want to admit it or not, appearance is a lot. Appearance is everything. Like, if you don't look the part, if you don't look like you want a job, or you don't look like you're put together, nobody's gonna take you serious. And that's the same way, and that's how I feel about, you know, these women. An employer, they're not gonna give you no sympathy job, not no good one anyway. You want a job. And here in Columbus, you know, we have a lot of jobs. I will say that I don't always love living here, and eventually I do want to move south again, but it's just, I don't ever want to get to a place where I'm you know, not appreciative of where I came from or where I live now. And I will say about Columbus, it is a land of jobs. You know, whether it be McDonald's or a corporate America job, we got the jobs. Whatever you feel like you are capable of doing or qualified to do, you can get it here in Columbus, Ohio. I mean, we got the jobs. And especially for people who don't necessarily have degrees and things of that nature, if you don't mind being on the phones, you're gonna find a job. Like, we got call center after call center after call center, honey. Like, it's just one of them places where, you know, I think everybody just want to have their call center headquarters here, because we have so many. So I will say that so a lot of the women are looking for jobs and things of that nature, and they just need to look the part. And your hair has a lot to do with it. And they just are so appreciative when I come with my goodies. And I don't always give wigs. Sometimes it's clothes, because I have an abundance of that too. So I always try to give clothes and stuff too. And I want to help, you know, where I live first. But that doesn't mean I won't help other places. But right now I'm just focusing on Columbus, Ohio, because yeah, that's where I'm focusing. Okay. So yeah, that's the reason why I haven't had many wig sales. And I tried the whole big cartel thing. They were tripping. I'm not giving you a percentage of my coin. I just don't feel like doing all that. Like I don't see the point of using somebody else's website. I just want, eventually I want to have my own website where I sell wigs that I make, and then also wigs that I'm reselling. So yeah, that's mainly the reason why I haven't had many wig sales. I will say that. So let's get into some juicy stuff. For now, let's see. Basically, life update for me, we'll just go right there. Life update pretty much is not much, nothing is really going on. Like, there are 22 days left in school, and I'm just super duper excited. If you don't know, I am a pre-K teacher, so it gets kind of hectic sometimes just being around 4-year-olds all day long. Most of my 4-year-olds have actually turned 5, so I have a lot of 5-year-olds too. But I mean, if you have a 4 or 5-year-old, there, you know, there's not much of a big difference between 4 and 5. But so yeah, but I love my babies. I'm in the process of trying to plan their graduation right now, because my co-teacher is going to be leaving because she is in her 3rd trimester of her pregnancy, and her due date is the 23rd of May of this month. So she will be leaving on her maternity leave on May 11th. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, I'm just, I don't know. I'm kind of in a place where it's like, okay, what are you going to do, D? Like, are you going to stick with this teaching thing? Are you going to try to do YouTube full-time again? The only thing with me is it's easy for people to do YouTube full-time when they're married, or if they're on their parents' insurance still. It's kind of messed up when you don't have that, because if you don't have that, it kind of is like, okay, what are you going to do for insurance? And for me, I've had a lot of health issues with my stomach ulcers and things of that nature. So it just gets kind of crazy sometimes when you don't have insurance. It gets kind of crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. Like, that's just the bottom line. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we will see. I really, like I said, I want to take that leap and be like, okay, girl, you need to just follow your dreams right now. But then on the other hand, I'm kind of like, well, girl, you do got a lot of health issues, and if you go to the emergency room, or you gotta go to the hospital for whatever reason, or you get an ulcer flare up and it's not one of them ones you can't control at home, and you gotta go to the hospital, it's like, are you gonna be able to handle that? And part of me be like, yeah, you can handle it, girl, but honey, like, when you go to the hospital and you ain't got no insurance, that lady will in her little thing, well, I'm here to talk about your insurance. I ain't got none, okay? I ain't got none. Put me on some Medicaid, because this country is so messed up when it comes to that type of stuff, because other countries like Canada, like, it's just, you have, when you're born, you automatically have insurance. And that's what I like. Like, I feel like if you're a citizen somewhere, you should have health insurance. You should not be turned away from a your hospital or a urgent care or a minute clinic because you don't got insurance. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. It's sad and it's pathetic, in my opinion, because it's like we still one of the richest countries and most powerful countries, and we making people pay out the behind for some daggone insurance. You got me all the way messed up. It's like it makes me sick. It really, really does. It makes me really sick. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it comes to that, but you guys know where my heart is. My heart is here with YouTube, and this is what I genuinely want to do. But it's just coming to a point where I don't know if that's the best decision for me right about now. And right now I'm just using these dollar. This is from Clean Color Cosmetics. I get from shopmissa.com, and as you can see, the pigmentation is there. It's kind of crazy. So I'm going in with a deeper green. I've just been into green lately for some reason. I don't know why, because it's spring. But yeah, anywho. What I'll say. Don't know. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's just sad that we have to think about that type of stuff at this point, because we shouldn't really have to. We really shouldn't. But let's get into some juicy stuff. So if you scroll on Facebook, if you scroll on Instagram, if you scroll on pretty much any social media at this point, all you can see is Bill Cosby. All you can see is Kanye West going crazy, talking about slavery was a choice type situation going on. Then you got, you know, what else? I mean, that's pretty much the only thing that's been flooding my timeline. Nothing really positive, you know, which I would like to see more of, but I mean, I guess I gotta be that person to shine that light. So anyway, basically how I feel about the whole Bill Cosby thing is, and I didn't want to even discuss this on my channel because I know a lot of people have opposing views and a lot of people have just a lot to say about this particular topic, especially if you yourself has been abused in the past and has been afraid to come out, or has been paid off to come out, to not come out rather. You basically see just the women's side on this. And I grew up watching the Cosby Show. I grew up watching the Cosby Show, and personally, yes, I do feel like he should pay for what he has done. But why take, my question now is, why take away all of the memories that people have created by watching the Cosby Show? Like, what is it gonna stir up horrible feelings for these women who were, and some of them, like I still say, supposedly got raped? You know what I'm saying? It's like all of these women, like, and then it came out that Janice Dickinson was fabricating some things. Like, of course she was. She still looks like a friggin' drunk. Of course she was. And it's like, if you're gonna take that off, then take the Cosby Show off the air, then why are you still playing 2.5 Men? Why, with Charlie Sheen, still playing that? Why are you still playing Seventh Heaven when the guy on there was clearly convicted of doing stuff with little kids? But we still playing that though. So that's when it comes into a fact where, oh, is it a racial thing? And then people want to say, oh, you know, black people really just love to play the race card. No, it's because it's played. It's dealt out. That's why we play the race card, if you want to call it that, playing the race card. No, it's dealt out. If this was somebody else, oh, their show would still be on. And I guarantee that. I guarantee that. The fact that my kids won't be able to enjoy the Cosby Show unless I buy it is sad. It's very sad. And then I was thinking the other day, I was like, so are they going to take off A Different World too, because he has something to do with that? Like, that's pitiful to me. That's pitiful to me. And then the fact that, you know, Temple University and all these HBCUs is taking back their, you know, their honorary degrees that they gave the man or whatever. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I don't really think he's gonna need it now. He's going to jail. But then give him all his money back that he's giving you all the years. You know how much money he's put into HBCUs and black colleges? Who are you? What are you trying to prove by taking away his honorary degrees? Like, what is that proving? I just don't understand, and I never will understand that, because at the end of the day, he still gave y'all hella money and y'all took it. So at the end of the day, y'all ain't giving it back. I ain't heard no headline say that HBCU gives money back. Yes, because at the end of the day, even if you don't feel like he gonna need it in jail, his wife might, because she ain't leaving him. She has stood by his side through this entire process. And at the end of the day, the man is like 90 years old. He's going blind and deaf and all this other stuff. And it's like, who are you? It's just ridiculous. I could not believe the craziness behind that. And I was just like, you know, people and my friends, you know, we kind of differ on this. And they were just like, well, he should always, you should always take, you know, the women's side. And I'm like, I'm not taking sides with that. Like I said, I feel like he should definitely pay for his actions, but it's kind of a crazy time for him to get, you know, all of this done to him when he did this back in the day. Like, I'm not saying that it makes it any better that he did it back in the day. It don't matter. But it's like, dang, like, you gonna make this man really die in prison? Because would they give him like 30 years or something like that? Like, do you really think he got 30 years left on his life? Like, get out of here. I would just, you know, and I don't promote suicide or nothing, but if I was in that predicament, I'd be like, Lord, just take me now. Take me now if you care about me at all. Like, if you got any ounce of care left in you for me, please, please take me now. Because I wouldn't be able to do it. I really wouldn't. I really would not be able to do it. But with that situation, that's just a lost cause. I don't know. So with the Kanye situation, it gets to the point where I'm just like, I'm sick of talking about this fool. I'm sick of talking about him. I'm sick of seeing statuses about him. It's getting to the point now where it's like, you're looking for attention. I feel like he's doing all of this to promote his album or whatever is coming out. And, you know, he's saying doo-wop, diddy bop or whatever on that song. And it's just like, you know, the guy I'm dating right now has Tidal, and he was letting me listen to the song that he has with T.I. And of course, I'm on the side of T.I. because, like I said, I think what pisses me off about the whole situation is that I was an avid supporter of Kanye, and then when people first started saying he was going crazy when he married Kim K and all of that stuff, and I was just like, I think he just honestly has a connection with her. I had all this good stuff to say about him still, and I was just like, you know what, because I'm a believer of let the music speak for itself. Like, I like people for their music. I don't really care about what he's done in the past or, you know, what he's doing now or none of that jazz. I really don't care, like, unless it affects the black community like it has recently. But I don't know, I can't deal with Kanye. I really can't. He's just, for me, it's such a disappointment, because he was one of those people that was a voice for the black community. And when you go from what he was talking about in College Dropout, it was just like, how do you go from talking about that type of stuff to what you talking about now? Like, it's just hella confusing. It's like, are you being brainwashed? Like, it's nuts. Like, it seemed like the Illuminati just came in, and I don't even believe in the Illuminati like that, but it's like the Illuminati just came and shook them and said, you know what? You know what? Slavery was a choice. Slavery was a choice. Like, are you nuts? You're crazy if you really think that. You're a nut if you really think that. And it's like, you know, you're not looking at it from his point of view and blah. Yeah, because I'm not on heavy drugs. That's why I don't see it from his point of view. How about that? And it's like, the guy I'm dating, he always wanna, you know, play devil's advocate or whatever. And, you know, he's not necessarily on Kanye's side or nothing, but he's like, okay, he has a different point of view. I'm just gonna take it for what it is. And it's like, for me, I'm so pro-black, that it's like, I can't, once he took it there to like slavery was a choice type situation, I'm just like, this nigga has lost his daggone mind. And yes, I'm gonna call him a nigga because, you know, when you doing ignorant stuff, I call people niggas. I'm sorry. So take it or leave it. I really don't care. But I'm not about to, I lost a lot of respect for him. Like I said, I'm not gonna say he's not a musical genius. Like I say in pretty much all of my talking videos when I'm talking about celebrities, is that the ones that are huge, like icons, like, you know, not, well, I ain't gonna go so far and say he's an icon, but people who are extremely talented, like musical geniuses, I will say he is a musical genius. Because he has put out things that has stirred up so much emotion out of people. And that documentary, I'm thinking about the game, but when I think about College Dropout and things that, like, and even the collabs he has done with different people, it stirred up emotion. Like, at the end of the day, whether it was making you laugh, whether, like with Kanye's workout plan, like stuff like that, or All Falls Down. Like, come on, like when you think of the lyrics of All Falls Down, it's like, are you kidding me? You go from that to this? Like, oh Lord, like he really is a musical genius. But most musical geniuses, as I state, a lot of the time have extreme character flaws, meaning they got some crazy in them. Like, you know, and then I seen today that Chris Brown spoke out about it, which I'm a Chris Brown fan. He's a musical genius to me. I think he's on the road to be an icon. I think he has already achieved icon status because he's amazing. He's an amazing writer. He's an amazing performer. He's an amazing singer. And at the end of the day, I think he has reached icon status. But it's to the point now where nobody want to take nothing Chris Brown say serious, because he still, in a lot of people's eyes, is a woman beater. So I agree with what he said on his post, but it was like, coming from you, I don't know if people is going to receive it so much. And I received it because I just moved on. You ain't beat me, so sorry, Rihanna, I love you, but and at this point she has moved on. So the fact that people is still hung up on that, it's like, shut up. Like, shut up. Like, people are so freaking annoying. Like, people can't make no mistakes in life. They was hella young in that relationship and going in it full throttle, meaning they was doing too much grown-ish when they was still young-minded, both of them, him and Riri. So at the end of the day, like, they both realized that. We've all seen the interview with her. She's gonna always love him. It gets to a point now where people just want to be hung up on something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just let people live. Like, you ain't never went through nothing. Like, your mama, you ain't never been slapped by your daddy. The main people that be talking crazy is the ones that watch their mama be slapped. Like, so at the end of the day, talk to your mama. How about that? About what's been going on in her life. And then you can judge, you know, somebody else. It was your daddy that was whooping the crap out of your mama. So how about you talk to your dad and talk about him and his mistakes? Because at the end of the day, I can't judge nobody on their mistakes. I judge on the music. And if you putting out good music and it's making me feel good, it's making me feel something, I can't do nothing but respect that. Like, people always want to judge other people for whatever reason. And it's just like, I can't deal with that type of stuff. And I don't want to judge Kanye on this either, because at the end of the day, I'm still going to play All Falls Down. I'm still going to play, you know, all his old music. Everything. Like, I just really, really do like his music. His old stuff anyway. But it's like, when you have a voice in the black community, you have a platform as big as he does, and you're saying stuff like this, it gives white people, like, or vanilla people, I'll say, well, maybe he's right, maybe it was a choice. Like, shut up. Are you freaking nuts? Like, let's just move on. So I just can't talk about this anymore. It just makes my blood boil. Like, I be so upset about it. And it's like, maybe I shouldn't get all up in my feelings about it, but come on. Like, I just be irritated when it comes to this subject, because I think I'm going to use my BB cream today. So, yeah. I don't really feel like using my Maybelline today, because I'm not really going anywhere. I just feel like recording a video. But, yeah, like, I just can't deal with that situation at all anymore. Let me take these out real quick. But let's go through the shade room and see what else is popping today. Okay. Oh man, this is just the cutest picture of what is his name, Major, T.I. and Tiny's son. He is so cute. Like, I swear he's the cutest thing ever. And he is going to middle school. Like, these kids grow up. You feel like you grew up with these kids, because I watched the T.I. and Tiny show, and you really feel like you grew up with these kids. Like, they are so freaking cute. For him to be going to middle school, like, oh, little 5th grade graduation. Like, how cute is that? The man who attempted to extort Kevin Hart for his sex tape has been criminally charged. Good. Bastard. Everybody's trying to look for a come up. Like, the nigga did cheat. He already came out with it. Now he making money off of his own issues, which, you know, is another ploy. But what do y'all think these celebrities be thinking about? Like, the guy I'm dating right now, he was like, I think everything is just a ploy to get, you know, more people, like, interested in you and wanting to know about you. And I was like, I don't know about the whole, like, I just don't be liking to think the worst about people. And, like, I be naive when it comes to that type of stuff, because it'd be like, you know, people really don't have the best intentions all the time, and they will make up stories to sell albums and to sell shows. And with the whole Kevin Hart situation, he just made himself look like a plumb idiot with that daggone video of him saying, like, you know, I was extorted, I made a mistake, and blah, 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 blah. Like, it seemed genuine, but it was like, oh, you are an actor too. So, you are, yeah, you a comedian first, but yeah, you an actor. So, at the end of the day, you could have been fabricating this whole thing. And for, like, his wife not to have pretty much any reaction to it. I mean, we don't know what happened behind closed doors, whether she had a reaction behind closed doors or not, but it was just kind of like, and then us as people, like, you got to think about us regular people. We got to realize that these are regular people too, and at the end of the day, they just happen to be celebrities. And imagine having to go through something like that in the public eye. It's kind of like, I don't know, I've been cheated on before, but I ain't never had to do it, had to go through it in public, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Dang, it's kind of jacked up. And I feel bad for you. I really do. So, it sucks, but hopefully they get through that. But like I said, my guy friend was just like, you know what? I think all these celebrities think even bad publicity is better than no publicity at all. And sometimes I do feel like that too, especially with the Kardashians. It's kind of like, I feel like she knew the whole time, Khloe kind of just knew the whole time that Tristan was going to be doing dirt behind her back. So it's kind of like, well, I might as well milk this as long as I can. What do y'all think about that? Like, do y'all really think celebrities be fabricating stories just to have people talking about them, to promote their album? Like I said, with the Kanye situation, I definitely think he's doing all this and finally just, where were you at the past few months? Like, why is this just now coming out? Oh, right around the time you're about to release your album. Oh, how convenient. You ain't been talking like this when Trump first got elected in. Since you're such a Trump supporter, where were you at when he first got in? It's because of your album. You want to stir up some talk. You want to stir up some drama. Which, you know, I'm giving him that right here on this video. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we all succumb to it. Like, it's just like, but I still, like I said, he always preached that he wouldn't be one of them people that did stuff like that, that flossed all that fake-ish and did all that fake-ish just to have diamonds and rings and rode the riches. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said it out his own mouth. Like, come on. Like, that he wouldn't be one of them type of people. And the fact that you turn around and be that type of person, it hurts the black community. It really does. Because when we feel like we got somebody that's down for us, that's really going, you know, that's like kind of like Chance the Rapper or somebody, you know, turning on us. It's like, dang, how you so pro-black and, you know, all this other stuff, and you continue, and now you're saying something else, something completely different of what you started out saying. Not saying that you can't grow, but it's like, you growing this way? Like, whatever. Oh. No wonder Jay and B don't want to have nothing to do with his silly self. But anyway, I'm going to finish my face off, and then I'll come back with my lipstick and just style it on my hair because my camera is about to die. Okay, so I am back, and yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on my lipstick real quick. I'm just using a liner from Nicka K, or I think this is, no, LA Colors, and this is in Cafe from I Kate House. But what else can we talk about? Oh, I did see the post on the Shade Room that said the guys who were who got arrested at that Starbucks in Philly or whatever, or wherever it was at, Pittsburgh, I don't know, they are settling for, I'm using this liquid lipstick from AOA Studios. It's called Bougie, and yeah, I'm using that. So it's just ridiculous that they are settling for $1 a piece. And I was looking at it like, am I going blind, or does it really say $1? And then I guess they're doing like a youth center, $200,000 to a youth center, which is beautiful. That's nice. But I need some money for the pain and suffering and humiliation that you had me going through by making me look like a criminal in your establishment when I wasn't. Like, hell no. I'm gonna need a little more than that. I'm gonna milk this until it, you feel me? Like, and that's something to really get some coin out of, because I really was hurt by that. I would be like, You know about to arrest me and think you're gonna get away with it? Off of some false pretenses? Like what? So I'm just putting some of my, what little bit I do have left of my Chanel lip gloss. I love this style. So yeah, I love me a good nude lip, honey. And AOA Studios came out with some new lippies. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, I need to put some more of my little fake trophy wife, my little highlighter. It's called 24K Go. It is from Nicka K, $2.99, honey. And I know y'all see that. Y'all see that, right? So we about to just try this out real quick. Honey, you see that? You see that or no? Or no? Or no? Like, this is the bomb. Like, I love this stuff. Yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this hair out, and I'll come back with my final thoughts on this hair. Alright, my queen, so you just see me put the finishing touches pretty much on this hair. I'm just going to put a little bit of this spritz in my hand and just try to tame these flyaways, because I cannot deal with flyaways. I hate them. But anyway, this hair is beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. Where did I put my comb that quick? Okay. The hair is gorgeous. The actual wig is gorgeous. This is the cut. It is a little shorter in the back, so it is like an A-line blonde. But I'm loving how realistic the hairline looks. It's kind of giving me like a bald spot though, right in the middle. So I need this to be like black. So I'm just gonna take some eyeliner right in there, because I don't want it to look like I got a bald spot. Okay, that's better, that's better, that's better. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this look. Let me know what you guys think of everything that we talked about today. Definitely check out UMilly Hair. I will leave all of their information down in the description box below, and the link to this beautiful wig. If you want to get your hands on it, it's very inexpensive, especially for a human hair wig. Really, really gorgeous. I think this will work beautifully in the hotter weather that we have coming up toward to us here in Ohio. It is definitely more spring-like. It's in the 70s and 80s, and I'm super excited about that. So yes, this hair will definitely do me well coming up now. I love you guys so much. Pray for me as I continue to pray for y'all. Share this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below,